It's time for Team Skunk update and spotlight on a guild member. So what we want to talk about right now is we want to talk about the update, which is huge because I have some really exciting news, which is that we started a brand new guild probably about an hour and a half ago. Team Skunk Tao, which is headed up by Sir Knight and by Sir Knight X Zone 5. He's a member of Lambda, Sigma, and now he is the guild leader of Team Skunk Tao, our brand new um, tier 7 rating guild. Got some really cool guy. Just totally stepped up to the plate for us. We're super excited. I know a lot of the officers from a lot of the other guilds, Wrath and myself are going to be putting one of our alts in there to kind of help with that guild, get that guild up and running. Get it. It's got a different reset time. So if you're having some trouble with the current reset time on your current guild, this would definitely be a place to look. And you're just going to have some amazing people in there, with Wrath and myself and Sith Knight X Zone in there. And you're going to have just some depth of knowledge. And I tell you what, that, I know that Cheeky Cutie from Team Skunk Iota could tell you, those guilds fill up fast, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
And Guardians has filled up pretty quick.
Guardians has filled up too. Yeah, my alt. It's so funny. I call it my alt. Most people have actually interacted with my alt and not with my main account, because that alt account basically has gone to every guild and tried to help them become a better guild and understand. Become team members. One of the biggest things is on my alt is, if my alt's in there and you got gear up for donations and I've got it, you're going to have it. And if I don't have it, I'm going to go out and farm it and give it to you. Just to kind of get the ball rolling on realizing that we just have to help each other out. And that's the best way to do that. So we are super excited about that. We're looking for, for a couple team members to help us out with potentially, a couple tiers down, with another guild, with another kind of intermediate guild, not low end, but kind of in the middle, just kind of help those players, get organized and get into some T5s and T6s. So, if you're out there and you're kind of on the fence and you want to be in a guild with me and you want to be in a guild with Lord Wrath, you want to be in a guild with some of the top players in the game, then that's definitely where you need to go. And that's where you need to be looking, is you need to come to LordSkunk.com, come to TeamSkunk.com, follow the links into our Discord, and we can get you in a guild that's going to have some of the most amazing leadership on the planet. And that amazing leadership is going to get that guild up and running, and we're going to be donating, we're going to be raiding, and we're going to be killing us some pigs and some rancor. So and we have a few guilds still with a few spots. So even if even if it's not that guild's turn for rotation and you get in here, we have some huge amazing guilds at this point. With these two extra guilds, it makes 25 guilds in the TeamSkunk community. And it's an amazing community. If you're having trouble in arena, we have channels just for squad help, where all we do is talk about mods and characters and how long it's going to take you to get that character, and where the most, one of the biggest questions we get, Lando. Everybody wants Lando. Is it better to farm him in level 5 or is it better to farm him in level 1? We get that question all the time, and it depends on what else you're trying to do in the game. But those kind of questions, or how much Cantina energy do I spend on a mod versus how much Cantina energy do I spend on getting characters? Well, it's going to be different for you than it is for someone else. We can kind of help you work through that process and try to figure that out. So, get over here into TeamSkunk.com, get over into TeamSkunk.com Discord, and let's get you playing with some with the pros, with the number one group of guilds on the planet. We have the largest group of affiliated guilds in SWGOH on the planet. We were the first guild to have a mod tool, which we gave away. We were the first guild to have multiple guilds on the leaderboard, and the first guild to have a guild that made it to the top 3 ever. So other guilds want to talk about being number 1. We prove it in what we do. So all of us, you go on to SWGOH and you start looking through. You go up to leaderboards and you click on the leaderboards and you see who's number one. I want you to click through there and see how many of those members on Team Skunk are number one on their server every day at their payout. That's being number one. We don't have to brag about it because we just do it every day. And if you're not doing it and you want to do it, we will help you and we will find a way for you to get that done. Anyway, that's kind of the Team Skunk update. We got a lot of amazing stuff going on, and now it's time for the spotlight on a guild member. And we could not have
real quick before you do it, let me interject just real quick so everybody knows, because we're going to be doing a question and answers. A lot of people want to get their questions answered, so make sure you go on Twitter. Yeah. You can add, make sure you follow LordSkunk1, but hashtag AskSkunk is the way to do that. So put your question in there. Hashtag AskSkunk. LordSkunk1 is the Twitter. Also, you can go to our Discord server and go to the AskSkunk channel, the LordSkunk.com Discord. So either one is fine. We're going to answer a few questions tonight from them. So make sure you get those in. So it's on Twitter, hashtag AskSkunk, or go to the hashtag channel AskSkunk on Discord. Either one is fine, but make sure you follow LordSkunk1 on Twitter. And then let's hear about our Guild Member of the Week spotlight for Team Skunk.
That's right. So we couldn't have a guild leader of the week, a guild member of the week, or a spotlight without.
Wait, one more spotlight real quick before you do that. Malia Bean just finished the raid with 50 seconds left. He's got 6.5 million damage.
Wow.
Just now finished. He had to auto it these last couple seconds, so he wasn't going to be able to make it in time. You have to do it before the raid finalizes, or you won't get it. So he pushed me out of the top 3. What a jerk.
Way to go, Malia Bean.
Yeah, thanks, Malia Bean. Really appreciate that.
I mean, Malia Bean is the one that came up with our top 10 list. Malia Bean is in looking for guilds all the time. Malia Bean is probably one of the first people you will meet whenever you come into Team Skunk. I mean, that just lets you know how hands-on we are.
He's the leader of recruiting for the TeamSkunk community. So
he's our lead recruiter.
He and Rev Dr. Shaw, and if I start naming them off and looking for guilds, I'm going to miss somebody because there's there's probably 5 or 10 or 20 guys that are in there and girls that are in there all the time, just helping. They're basically the TeamSkunk.com sorting hat, if you want to use it, where they are like, tell me a little bit about yourself. We have a way to do that where you just tell us, what your roster looks like, and we fit you into the guild that's going to work best for what you're looking for. So
number one guild in the galaxy, baby, Team Skunk, number one.
That's it, right there.
Malia Bean's also kind of like a professor of the raid. I mean, he kind of sits there and tries to analyze each phase and try to find, the best way to get through it, or the most effective characters to use. And he's already hard at work on the next raid, even though we don't have that much information yet. So stay tuned. We'll definitely have an update on that, and we'll be getting information out to you guys as to what characters should be the best to use in what phase when the new raid comes out.
Right. Absolutely, for sure.
Thanks for checking out the video. If you're interested in joining a guild, head over to TeamSkunk.com. We do have open positions in our various guilds. Also, check out LordSkunk.com for guides and news for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, LordSkunk1. Also, check out our Discord app. It's a voice and text chat program that you can download on your Mac, your PC, your iOS, or your Android device, and you can connect with thousands of other Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players. Want access to the ally codes of some of the most infamous players in all the galaxy? Head over to LordSkunk.com, click on links, then click on promo, and follow the directions there. We draw winners every Friday during the live show. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified when we go live and when we upload new videos. Thanks for checking out LordSkunk.com.